Welcome back, class. In today's lesson, we're going to be going over the terrain keyword ability. Now, this is a static ability, as shown by it being blue, but it's an ability that is specific to asset cards. These act sort of like field spell cards in old-school Yu-Gi-Oh! Only one terrain can exist in play at any given time, not one per stage, like you can have one and your rival can have one. If your rival has a terrain out, and you build a terrain into your stage, their terrain would be destroyed. And terrains will usually have an ability that the user, the controller, can activate only, and an ability that would affect both players. So for here, let's take League of Villains bar for example. The terrain ability that would affect both players is, while this card is ready in your stage, all attacks get -1 speed. So that affects both players. For Twisty Surroundings here, it has the ability as an enhance, discard 1 momentum, that's your cost, change the zone of this attack to any other zone, it is playable while committed, and it is playable by either player. So if your rival has a Twisting Surroundings in play, you're allowed to use the enhance ability on Twisting Surroundings because it's a terrain, and this allows you both to play this ability. It basically is an environment that you guys are fighting in, so you both have access to the environment. Pretty simple. You will only see the terrain keyword ability on asset cards. You won't see them on foundations. You certainly won't see them on attacks. And for terrains, they are few and far between, but they usually denote locations in the game or the show where the property, the characters come from. So for like My Hero Academia, we see the Battle Arena from the Sports Festival, we see UA High, the League of Villains bar, the Twisty Surroundings. If we go back to Mega Man, from the old Mega Man sets, we have the different, like Skull Fortress for Dr. Wily, the Fortress of Bones from Skullman's lair. They basically are just the arena. This is where your fight is taking place in the lore of the game, of the match, as it were. Just a bit of fun flavor. But you won't see a lot of terrains, but sometimes it's useful to have a terrain if you know your rival's going to be playing a terrain. Like if you know your rival's playing Twisty Surroundings and they're dependent on using Twisty Surroundings, being able to overwrite that with a Battle Arena, which you can use, you can get more use out of than they can, could be really helpful and tactful. So terrains aren't something you're going to see a lot of, but you might see a lot of a specific terrain depending on what is really good for the meta at the moment. All in all, a very simple keyword ability to go over. It's only on the green cards, which are the assets, so that's really all you need to worry about. So until next time, class dismissed.